Hello everyone, and thank you very much for being here today with us. My name is Andrea Grisales, and it's a pleasure for me to be here representing my family workshop, where I work together with my father and my cousin Ricardo Grisales. Our shop is located in the city center of Cremona, a few steps from the beautiful Terrazzo in Piazza del Duomo. We have been there since 30 years now because my father opened this business in 1990, and since then we have been dealing with the construction of the classical Cremonese instruments, going from the violin to the double bass. But also we have been very much occupied with the restoration, the maintenance and trading of antique and modern instruments. Working and having the possibility to speak with the musicians from all over the world, really. Our workshop is we are really a welcoming space where all the curious and enthusiastic people about violin making and music can come and join with us. We love to discuss with colleagues, with musicians, and with other friends about our passions. Of course, living in Cremona gives us the chance of following the steps of the greatest masters of the past, such as Stradivari and Guarneri. But also in our workshop, we really much appreciate the history of Italian violin making that is full of great makers from all over the country. And especially we are in love with the Milanese school of the late 20th century. And that is because my father has spent most of his career dedicating to books, to volumes, are two great makers from that moment in Milan. The first one is Giuseppe Ornati, and the second one, of which I have the pleasure of having this beautiful cello with me today, is Ferdinando Garimberti, who made this cello in 1929. So for us, when it comes to create a new piece, we really like to take inspiration, especially a cello, we really like to take inspiration from this one here. Sometimes we like to go for a more serious copy, making all the scratches and all the bumps, copying the exact essence of wood and the varnish, the style and the aesthetic of the instruments. But some other times, we just like to go for a more simple and spontaneous approach, which is just taking the model and following the aesthetic of a maker, and then let the musician to make all the scratches and bumps. And that is the case of Marco Mauro Moruzzi, that I have the pleasure of having here with me today. In his hands, he has a beautiful cello from my father, and that is exactly an inspired model of the one I have here in my hands. Marco has been with this cello since 2017, so for us really was a pleasure following his career so far and having the opportunity to start a conversation with him as a musician. And I think that's, for us, that's very important to both grow as a violin maker, as person, and also to be there when Marco needs everything. Doesn't matter if it's just a scratch or the making of a new bridge. Our job is not only to create wonderful looking and amazing sounds instruments, it's also very much about the service and to deliver when the musicians ask for our help. So we want, in conclusion, to really share with you how much we take care of having a really welcoming space where musicians, friends, and violin makers can have a nice space to share together their passion. Thank you very much, and I will leave then to Marco to play some music for us. Grazie Marco. At last, I would love to thank you and thank the museum and as well Cremona Fiere for organizing this beautiful event. I hope you really much enjoy the opportunity to share with us this beautiful cello and the copy that we made. I think it was a nice occasion to see the two cello combined together today. If you want to look for more antique instruments like this one, you can always visit our workshop. And if you instead are interested in more in our latest creation, we're going to show all of them from the violins to the cello in the next Cremona Fiera next week. I hope we can meet there and we can have some time together. We can share some violin making moments together. Otherwise, we're always ready to welcome you in Cremona. Thank you very much for your time. And if you have further questions, everything you have to do is go on our website and ask for an appointment. Thank you very much.